up, you guys? It's the Pocket Queen. I'm here at Gold Diggers with Guitar Center, and we are testing out the Simmons Titan 70. The moment that I knew I wanted to play this kit or I wanted to try it out was when I tested that China. When I heard the China sound and how dynamic it was, I was like, that's gonna give me that thrasher kind of thing that I'm looking for. This is just super fun. This is a very, very fun kit to play. There was not very much tweaking I needed to do with this. I give it a 10 out of 10. I think they nailed it. I immediately, when I started playing, I started to hear the guitars in my head, like the because it was so on brand with the genre. It just gave me all of the feeling that I needed. It had the reverb, and it just really set the tone for all the other things to come into the environment. I just noticed that there is a great dynamic range, especially on the mesh part of the drums. Like, listen to the snare. Yeah, as you can hear, it's pretty responsive. Allows you to have different dynamic contrasts, which is very important to musicality. All around, very responsive kit. Even on the ride, we have our zones that seem to be very active. You can get a lot of dynamic contrast just from one zone. But let's not forget that there's 3 different zones. We have the bell. And we can even just crash that thing. Yeah, very realistic. I absolutely love that I can crash on the ride like how I do on an acoustic drum set. So that allows for a lot of different versatility to happen on this drum kit. The fact that it can be hooked up to any smartphone and you can pull in music and have a metronome, all of the tweaking, it's very much so very forward. And also it's very convenient looking. I like that it's not very big and grandiose. It looks like something that is kind of more portable that I could take somewhere if I wanted to. That sounds nice. Deep kit. Let's do that one. What I got here is the deep drums kit. What really attracted me to it was the sound of the snare drum, which was very rich and warm and deep. I usually am very attracted to those type of sounds. They seem to have nailed it here. That's really nice. You know, I really like the sound of the snare, but I think if I remember the toms, it's a little bit too ringy for me. So I think I'm gonna make a little bit of adjustments, a bit of tweaking and kit edit. And see what other tom options we got. Let me see. Ooh. That's nice. I think I'll go with that one. Doing 11. I'm gonna go 12. Okay. Let's go to maybe a 14 here. Noise. Last one is going to be my 16. Yeah, I think that matches better with the snare. Definitely love the sound of this snare. It's very nostalgic. Gives you that kind of like 80s sort of alt rock feel. And I just felt like the toms weren't really matching very well with it. So I switched them out for something just a little more mellow and warm to match the warmth of the snare. So now we all matching now. Let me pick it back up. Let me see. I would say these kits are very, very nostalgic for me. I used to roll up to Guitar Center all the time and play these kits and feel really good because the thing about these electronic drum kits that I really love are these like mesh pads, and they give you all of the rebound that you'll ever need in the world. And you just feel really fast. And I'm like, there's no difference in like tone and all of that. So it sounds perfect every time. Like if I could do that in real life, that would be great. But but it makes it very possible. Makes it very easy to do. Let's see what else we got in here. Oh, what is this? Funk booty, huh? Oh. Oh. And of course, it gave you that sort of like funk feel. Immediately, I noticed that. And I only hit this trigger. And you hear that organ slide, but let's see what else is on here. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So it seems like we have some synth sounds incorporated in the drum sounds so you can get real creative. Is there any tweaking that I would do? I think overall it sounds pretty good. Let me see. Gonna go to my kit edit. I think if anything that I would maybe change out my ride. Let me see what else there may be. I changed it to a new sound that matched the bell a little bit more, so it sounded a little bit more cohesive, had the same tone going on, so that makes it a little bit more realistic, you know? That's what's really cool about electronic drum kits, especially in my situation as I do a lot of drum programming. It allows me to use my actual native language of the drums to be creative and come up with patterns that I normally wouldn't with my fingers, and it allows me to just expand creativity. I had to study for years to try and get more of a consistent sound with my snare and play the rim shot exactly right in the middle. But it seems that when you play these drums, no matter where you hit, the sound is very consistent. And that works very well for especially programming and that sort of sound that we're in, where everything's compressed and in your face and there's less dynamics. But not to say that this kit doesn't offer dynamics, as we've seen. I was playing the China over here, and then it's very responsive to how I play it. You had your nice pianissimos and your fortissimos and all of that. The other benefits are that the sounds are interchangeable and customizable, and it's very easy to do. You can just go to the screen and just choose a different sound. You can have your normal rim sound, or you can even have a frog if you wanted to. You know, I think that that is very, very cool. I wish this sort of thing was around when I was a kid. Instead, I was driving my parents crazy with acoustic kits and them telling me that I had to stop at a certain hour. But if I had this, it would be very much so easy for me to practice and also get a real feel of the sounds, even learn more of my palette at a younger age of what type of sounds I liked. I have to definitely give this a try in terms of drum programming, because I'm always looking for fresh ways to reinvent genres, and especially when it comes to pop music and trap music. We hear a lot of the same patterns over and over, and we use like these sort of hi-hats, but I have a specific way that Le Pocket Queen plays hi-hats, and I can put them into the machine and play them exactly now how I would do it. The fact that I have the ability to use this as a MIDI controller and just interchange whatever sounds later definitely speeds up the process and my workflow, because I spend so much time just trying to find the right pattern and it doesn't feel natural coming from one hand. This is just gonna bring me light years ahead. Yeah, I would definitely recommend this to any of my drummer friends, especially my drummer producer friends, because they could just easily take this and put it in their studios. It doesn't take up too much space. And let's say it, it's all very easy to use. It's all intuitive. You can just plug in, put your smart devices, sync it up, Bluetooth it, you're ready to go. Simmons Titan 70, very fun, very easy to use, very responsive. Be sure to check it out at your local Guitar Center or guitarcenter.com.